that right, Mr. Big Dog, huh?
Take two and action.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Cobra Built YouTube channel. My name is Shannon, and first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for stopping in today. And don't forget, if you guys can get me to 5,000 subscribers before the end of September, I will be giving one of you lucky subscribers a $500 Amazon gift card. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will go down my subscriber list and pick one of you guys to win that $500 Amazon gift card. And, you know, if you're not a big fan of Amazon or you have no need for that, you can always just PayPal you $500, no big deal. Make sure you have a valid PayPal account. But on today's agenda, we are going to be doing something that may potentially be pretty funny or pretty detrimental to my motor. Obviously, you guys could tell by the thumbnail and the title that we are going to be doing a two-step check. I do have the two-step hooked up on the Cobra, and we are going to be testing it out against a pumpkin. We are going to be seeing if we can send that pumpkin shattering. But first, I know a lot of you guys like to see Ripley, and if you didn't already know, I have another Mastiff. His name is Hank, and let me show you him really quick. So here's Ripley. She's sitting like a Mastiff with her back legs sitting out, and here is our other Mastiff. This guy's name is Hank. Can you say hi to everybody, Hank? No, he kind of knows when the camera's on him, and he intentionally looks away. But believe it or not, he is a 205-pound Mastiff. Whereas Ripley, she's a female, she only weighs about 125 pounds. Yes, as you can see, he is quite the big giant dog. We call him Mr. Big Dog. He does kind of have a bum back leg, but we are hopefully getting that fixed for him. I thought I'd show you guys him because he doesn't get to come with me very often. If at all, he doesn't really like the car rides or anything like that. But Ripley and I and Brett are going to be going to the shop and seeing if the Cobra has what it takes to destroy a pumpkin. But first, we have to go and buy a pumpkin. So let's go to Hy-Vee and purchase our pumpkin for our demonstration purposes. And yeah, just for a comparison's sake, I mean, well, granted, Ripley is laying down now, but Hank kind of towers over her, and a lot of people say that Ripley is a big dog. Granted, she is, but Hank is a behemoth. Ain't that right, Mr. Big Dog, huh? Come on, Ripley. Up, up, up. Let's go. We gotta go buy a pumpkin. And yeah, of course, Ripley has her bed and everything back here and bones, and then we got her to-go bag. How do you think today's demonstration is gonna go, Ripley? I think it's gonna be dumb. Well, that may be, but we are going to try it out for science. And just to show you guys, Ripley gets very excited during car rides. Ain't that right, Ripley? But as soon as I roll down that window, hey, that's my door panel. Hey! Are you more excited now for our demonstration? Perfect. Hey! She says, let's go destroy some pumpkins. We're pulling up the Hy-Vee now, and my God, they have pumpkins. I'm thinking we are going to pick out the biggest, fattest pumpkin we can. So, I mean, obviously there's a lot to pick from here. I would really hate to destroy that, so we're not going to get that, because obviously somebody put a lot of time and effort into that one. But I'm thinking the biggest, I don't know, the biggest, fattest pumpkin is what I want, though. If I want it to explode, I'm thinking this one. This one's probably about the size of my head here. I don't know. I think we're going to get 2 or 3 just in case one, you know, is being temperamental. I don't know, though. Maybe, are these just like decorations? Or oh yeah, never mind. They're metal, so we are not going to be able to do that. All right, boys and girls, we got pumpkins. I think they were they were $5 a piece, so we got them for pretty much $10. So $10 for awesome science here. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, all these pumpkins look about the same size. I don't really think there's, well, I guess there is this one that's smaller than the rest, but I think we are going to go with this one for sure. If the stem doesn't break on me, we're gonna put that one right there. And I think this one right in the back here is calling my name. This one is a big one. Oh, hello, Mrs. Ripley, baby. Are you going to be the protector of my pumpkins until they get to the shop? Please do not eat my pumpkins. I know I see you sniffing them. And let's go to the shop right now. And I know some of you might be thinking to yourself, Shannon, why are you doing this? Isn't this kind of stupid? Don't you have the potential to hurt your motor? Well, I don't know about any of that nonsense, But I do know one thing. I do like science, and I would say this is somewhat scientific. And I know some of you might be thinking to yourself right now, well, Shannon, you don't have exhaust out the back. And you're right, I don't, but I have some before the axle dump. So essentially, kind of my game plan here is have the car lowered down, and I will have the pumpkins probably about this close to the exhaust. And another thing you guys might be thinking to yourself, Shannon, is your exhaust really that loud? Is your two-step really that loud? Well, you guys will see that my exhaust two-step is kind of ear-piercingly loud, and I have won exhaust competitions based off of that. I have to replace a O2 sensor that's been on the car for years. All right, O2 sensor is in. Ripley watched me do that. No thanks to Ripley, we got her done. Well, luckily the plug is right down here, so all I had to do was undo the sensor, and then my plug is right there, as you can see. We got a table over here, and as you guys probably saw, we got Brett. Brett is here. He's going to be our kind of cameraman slash scientist. I guess first and foremost, let me ask you this. What are your expectations for said pumpkin explosion, possibly?
I hope it puts a hole in it.
I don't know, dude. These are some thick, big boys. What do you think, Ripley? I mean, I grabbed the biggest pumpkins I thought that were available. I will give you guys a test run right now to show you guys what this exhaust can do and the potential of possibly exploding a Blumpkin.
And as you guys can see, that's at 4,500 RPMs. Is that gonna destroy a pumpkin? I don't know, but let's find out. We're going to be scientists. I'm gonna put on my imaginary coat of scientific facts. We're gonna see if we can explode these pumpkins right here. We're getting so scientific that Brett has on his safety glasses. I should probably put on mine, but you know, if I go blind, oh well.
Brett's gonna set up one of the pumpkins right by it. You can probably get it a little bit closer if you can, Brett.
All right, going up into my cockpit. Let's see if we can actually do this. Exactly what I was afraid was gonna happen was it was just gonna fall off. So take two and action. So they grew the pumpkins this year to obviously not explode. So I'm gonna try turning up the rev limiter. I don't think that's the issue though. I think what's going on is the pumpkin is sliding. So I put a towel underneath the pumpkin. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it actually does something this time instead of just getting blown off the table. But take three, action. We have cracking going on, so we're getting somewhere. I think what needs to happen now is I'm going to lower it just a little bit more and try to get the pumpkin closer to the exhaust. Will we get it on take 4? No idea, but let's try it. But before that happens, I'm going to remind you guys, if we get the 5,000 subscribers before the end of September, I'm giving one of you lucky subscribers a $500 Amazon gift card or $500 via PayPal. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will go down that subscriber list and pick one of you. Oh, hey! We don't have a exploded pumpkin, but we have a split pumpkin. So I'm gonna try to angle the remains of it in a way that hopefully it might explode. Since it's split like that, I don't know if it's actually going to, but we'll find out right now. And by the way, I had a feeling you guys would like this shirt. It's made in the USA, Nitrous Express, and then on the back, sprayed in Mexico. And if you guys follow the channel, you guys will very much appreciate that shirt. If you guys want me to make a shirt like this in the future, drop me a comment below, let me know. All right, take 5. Fingers crossed, I think this is going to be the one, but let's find out right now. Hey, there we go. It exploded. It didn't explode like what I wanted it to, but it did split. I mean, judging by this, I mean, whoever grew these ones this year grew some thick boys. Honestly, judging by this, I mean, it's I'm honestly surprised it even did what it did. But if anybody wants some pumpkin pie, drop a comment below. I might ship you some.
All right, and that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you could please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, that greatly helps out a channel like me. We are almost to 4,000 subscribers. The pumpkin explosion didn't really go exactly the way I thought I imagined it in my head. More so split than exploded, and I know like Supras can do that, like where it dramatically explodes an entire pumpkin. But I do upload once a week, every Sunday at noon Central Standard Time. So look forward to those updates. Next week, I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, we are going to Mexico with either a turbo Honda Civic or a centrifugal 15 to 1750 Mustang. Don't know which one yet, but I will keep you guys up to date. And one more thing before we end it off, please go over and follow my boy Brett, our other mad scientist. I will put his Instagram right here on the screen. He helps me out a lot with all these videos and keeping you guys consistent content and helping me out with the content as well. But I will see you guys next Sunday at noon. Take care, guys.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Wee! Wee! Ripley! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Say, see you guys next week. Wee!